The seasons at Reynolds Creek are very dramatic. Wintertime is cold and bitter, and summertime is hot and dry. The spring is beautiful with spring flowers. The fields of lupin are oftentimes overwhelming, all of them. Fall is one of those times where you have pockets of aspen and red bushes dotting the landscape. It's just awe-inspiring. It's really something that people should see. Reynolds Creek Experimental Watershed was established in 1959 by Congress to study semi-arid rangeland watersheds to better understand snow water supply and how and when the water was to be delivered to the larger watershed basins like the Snake River. Most of the West is semi-arid to conifer forests, and this watershed has all of that. It's 7,000 feet with conifers on top and down to 3,500 feet with sagebrush and irrigated grasslands. The Reynolds Creek Experimental Watershed is unique for several different reasons. First of all, we've been here since 1960 with tons of continuous data on runoff and sedimentation, snow accumulation and melt, energy balance, wind direction. We have all the different variables to determine when and why watersheds react and how they might change with different land management practices, wildfires, grazing. All those different things make the watershed a unique place that is probably not replicated in the world. My name is Zane Cram, and I am the watershed manager for the Reynolds Creek Experimental Watershed. I get to come out to a 90 square mile watershed and travel around, make sure everyone's having a good time, make sure everyone's getting what they need done, and I don't have to go into town. So coming out here is a breath of fresh air. It's fun to be out around the watershed and not in the office all the time, being able to interact with ranchers and researchers and recreationists. Working with the landowners in Reynolds Creek has been a privilege. It's a unique opportunity for us to conduct research in a somewhat closed system, allowing us to utilize their land to operate all of our rain gauges and snow courses and weirs. They have been bending over backwards for us for years and years.